Hi folks, if you've been watching my channel at all, you'll be surprised that this has ever happened, but I've only ever owned one Spyderco. That was a long time ago, and I gave it to my wife because I didn't really like it very much, and she took it to work, somebody stole it, and I didn't bother to replace it. I bought her something else. But I have now got a Spyderco, and what is it? It says on the back, UK pen, red G10 pin. I don't know what the pin stands for, but it probably means something. Now, while I'm talking about red G10, Haynes, a company in the UK that retails knives, they tend to do limited editions of their knives. The four that I'm aware of were the textual one that they did with red scales. I don't have the red one, I've only got the black one. They did a Leon Mar thing, which I thought was horrible, so I never bought. And they did the Manly Wasp. Now, to upgrade the Manly Wasp to Haynes spec, all they did was change the scales to red and knock about 10% off the price. So I was quite happy with that. It does have the word Wasp and the H on the blade. I do also have the standard Wasp, which I have in green, and I actually in many ways prefer that because it's a bit more low profile to the grey man approach. In the UK, people get funny about knives. These are all UK legal knives, but I just, you know, it's just better to be under the radar than over the radar. So this one just has become part of my collection. With the UKPK though, on the other hand, they had to do a little bit more to make it up to their spec. So what they've done is they've put, instead of the FRN handles, which I can't abide, they just look like cheap plastic to me, they have put red G10, unsupported or self-supporting if you like. G10, there's no liners in there, but it's perfectly stiff, there's no problem with that. It's got a wire clip, and most importantly of all, they've upgraded the steel to S30V. Now the Wasp has, as many of you will already know, it's 90V. But S30V is perfectly acceptable to me. My genuine UK EDC knife is the Enzo PK70, which I'm really fond of, which they do D2, but the ones that I've got are S30V, and I think these are fabulous knives, but they're a bit more expensive, so there we are. So they've upgraded the steel. For those of you who like these sorts of things, it's got a nice forward choil there with quite aggressive jimping, and it's got some jimping on the thumb ramp there. So to encourage you to try and make it close on your fingers, and something to stop it actually closing on your fingers. Personally, having used slip joints all my life, I prefer them without the jimping. I just think it's unpleasant under your hand, and honestly, if you've been using knives since you were 8 years old, I got this slip joint when I was 8 years old. I still have a full complement of fingers. I've not lost any, so I'm happy with them. Now, as I say, it is a slip joint, it is sub 3 inches, it is legal UK carry. Personally, I think it's a little bit ostentatious. I don't really want people coming and wanting to measure my knife or questioning me or whatever, so I generally tend to carry a knife like this, or like this, or like this. And I quite often have a Victorinox in my bag with scissors on it. I always like ones with scissors. But I do usually have a decent knife in my bag, depending what I'm doing. If I'm in the office or out and about in town, it's usually a PK. If I was doing some gardening or something, it would probably be the green Wasp. That's the sort of thing I would use this for. I suspect, in truth, it's probably going to end up more just sitting in my collection. Now, the one thing I did want to say, red, all about red today. It's a red knife because it's Haynes knife. They do red knives. My good friend Jody on Big Red EDC usually does a Saturday Night Live show, but he was told this week that because YouTube has changed the rules, you can't do a live stream from a mobile device unless you have at least 1 1,000 viewers, subscribers, sorry. And as of yesterday, he was in the high hundreds. But last night, Paddy Potato Peelers, another good friend of mine, put out an appeal to get his subs over 100, over 1,000. Now, last night it crept over 900. I haven't looked today to see where it's at, but it would be great if we could get him over the 1,000 subscribers mark by the end of this week. Be absolutely fantastic. So if you're not already subscribed, Big Red EDC, get over there, have a look. He does regular knife reviews. He's great for giveaways. He's doing a giveaway this week. You just have to be a subscriber and comment on his channel. And he's giving away a nice lock knife, which will be wholly illegal in the UK, but it still looks very nice. So if you have the chance, get over there and sub to him. He's a really nice guy, and he deserves your support. Okay, thanks very much. Bye.